Hey guys, welcome back. So here we are again, and got a little update. And I'm gonna try to be shorter with this video and this update today. So if you're following along, I've been diagnosed with breast cancer, as well as I have a lymph node involved. We know of one lymph node involved that we can see. So as an update to my previous, there had been a spot on in my PET scan that showed up that were kind of a little questionable about in my pelvic area. So after a CT this week, we've confirmed that there's nothing there. It might have been just like a little settlement of contrast. So yay, praise God. That's great news. That's super great news. So no new surprises, no new information. It's just the mass on the breast as well as the lymph node. So we've had a week's worth of doctor's meetings and tests and lots of stuff going on. I mean, like literally every day, lots of stuff going on. But the end result is that we're gearing up for treatment. And we've decided the best treatment for my particular situation, which, by the way, I'll kind of clarify my situation. I am stage 2, triple negative. It's not called growth rate, but there's a better word for it. My husband would be correcting me right now, but it's at 38%. So anything over 35% is high, kind of like quickly growing. So we want to act fast, and I want to be super proactive and thorough with all of our efforts. So after much discussion and multiple, sort of like going to our doctors, of course, multiple doctors, a couple of surgeons, a couple of oncologists that are actually assigned to me for various specialty type things, we are going to start with chemo. And I don't yet know how many treatments I'm going to have. I'll actually have that meeting with that oncologist in a few days. So we do know that we're going to start with chemo. After that, we'll move on to surgery. We're going to do, I've chosen to do a double mastectomy instead of just a single. I want to alleviate the possibility of ever having breast cancer again. So that's a good thing. So that's a decision I've made. And then after that, we'll go forward and finish up everything with radiation. And so I feel pretty confident. Actually, I feel absolutely confident that I'm doing everything that I can do. And so I won't ever leave anything to question in the future, like, oh, could I have done this? Should I have done that? There's not going to be that. I'm going full force ahead with immediate and extreme measures and, taking every precaution. So, so I feel really good about that. And I would have liked to have had surgery first, just for the reason that I feel like strong and healthy right now, rather than waiting till after I'm a little compromised after chemo. But it's just too risky with the lymph node being involved. The concern comes that there could be other activity going on in the lymph nodes that is so microscopic right now, we can't see it and we wouldn't know about it. And if we did surgery right now, then we'd have to wait until surgery is complete and a good 6 to 8 weeks of recovery. And seeing that I'm not on an operating table right now, that'd mean even if I had surgery in 1 week, 7 to 9 weeks, that this gets to continue growing at the rate of 38% if it's there. I don't even want to give it that option. So that's just not even an option for me. So decided to go forward with this treatment plan. I feel really, really good about it, very confident. And like I'm my own hero right now, just for going for it, go for it. And so that's all good stuff. And what else? So so I always like to share a little like side note of something. So today I was in the shower and like kind of getting ready, and it seems like I get these little like words or visions or thoughts or whatever when I'm like showering and having my, maybe it's a cleansing time. I don't know. I haven't thought about that. So I was thinking about it. No, I hadn't really thought about it, but like this thought came into my mind about a caterpillar going into its cocoon and then emerging as a butterfly. and sort of how symbolic that is, you know, that I think I'm going to be going into this in one way, inside and outside, and that I will come out of this changed inside and outside. And we all know that butterflies are much more beautiful than caterpillars. So I look forward to coming out of this as a butterfly. And, you know, I sit and think about, wow, I sit and think about my situation in light of recent events. I don't know what point you're watching this, but in a world where children aren't safe going to school. We had 17 children die yesterday going to school. And that shouldn't be. But in a world where that's possible, I have nothing, I have nothing wrong. I have no worries. I have nothing compared to them. God bless and be with every parent and family member and brother and sister and aunt and everyone who's been directly affected by those events. And it just opens our eyes that we may think we have problems. We may think we've got something big going on. But man, I'm telling you, there is always a silver lining. There is always something to be so grateful for. I get to choose. You know, my treatment plan. I get to know in advance what's going on. And, you know, there's so many people that don't get choices and they don't get pre-warning. And so I continue to be so grateful to my God. Number one, that I have him. I have the faith that I have, that I know that I'm going to be okay through all of this. And that I have so many choices and decisions. They've been tough decisions, but I have them. And, you know, I'm taking that blessing and just giving all gratitude to God. And, you know, I think, I know I'm not alone in this when I say, I want to live my best life, and I know I'm not alone in this desire, and I want to just grab hands with you, with anyone who's wanting and willing to thrust ourselves forward into living a more fulfilling, meaningful, purposeful, joyful, grateful life. You know, let's make the best of this life experience that we have, because, you know, no one's promised tomorrow. And right now we do have choices, and we're so blessed to have choices, so we can choose our best life. So I'm going to leave on that closing note today. I kind of like that. So thank you. I'm going to let everyone know that, so, you know, okay, I do this. I finish and then I don't finish. My husband would be like laughing at me right now. So one more quick little thing. I have stood by when I actually had a really dear friend of mine commit suicide years ago. Not that long, maybe, I don't know, 8 or 10 years ago. And it was actually my boyfriend at the time. And I know that, I don't even know why I feel prompted to say any of this today, but I'm saying it, is my door is always open. I am a really good listener. For anybody that knows me, I have 2 ears to listen twice as much as my 1 mouth. I've heard that before, and I'd like to live by it. So, you know, whether you're having challenges in your life and, you know, contemplating your life, if you're just having struggles and you're just having a crappy day or a couple of crappy days or a crappy week or month or whatever, and if you just kind of want someone to unload on or to talk to, or a sounding board, or maybe to get a different perspective, I want you to know, if I've met you or not, my door's always open. So, you know, just make myself available. Send me a message. It's on YouTube. You can send a message that way. You can comment below. Get in touch with me. My phone number is listed. So I'm here 100%. Like, I'm here to, my purpose in this world is to serve God by serving my fellow friends here. So that's what I'm here for. So if there's anything that I can do to help someone else to have a great day or better day, or to improve your, give you a little boost. That's what I'm here for. So I would be honored to do that. So with that closing word, I'm actually gonna like cut myself off now. And thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. And thank you for all of the love, the outpour of prayers, the support, the friendship. And I couldn't be more grateful. Love to you all. Bye.